Hey, I'm Carla, and I'm here in the Bon Appetit Test Kitchen with Lizzie Olsen. And today we have 20 minutes to make a mixed veggie tempura, and we're gonna see if Lizzie can follow along with me through verbal instructions only. I know you cook. On a scale of 1 to 10, how do you rate yourself?
I'm gonna say that I'm about a 6 for my friends at home.
Okay, starting at a 6, but I think we're gonna be at a 9 or 10.
Great, I wanna learn a lot.
Cool, because we have customers coming in.
Great.
Okay, great. All right, so we're gonna turn around and start cooking on 3.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. So the first thing we're gonna do is take this very brain-looking giant mushroom.
Yes.
So this is a hen of the woods mushroom, also called a maitake. I got my squash and my lemons out of the way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whoopsies.
So the first thing I want you to do is just turn it over so the stem side is up.
Got it.
And then just use your hands to kind of break big clusters off of the bottom.
Okay.
In like kind of large pieces, and then we'll go back in and we can make them smaller. And I like doing this with my hands because then you get...
Oh, you're not using your paring knife?
No, I'm only using the paring knife if it was like dry or
Got
seemed
it.
spongy at the bottom.
Okay.
We'll probably use like a quarter of these.
Okay.
So then just take the tray with the mushrooms on it and move that over to your right hand side, and we're gonna make the batter. So next thing, you got your board cleared?
Yes, there's mushroom jus on it, but it's fine.
I think that's a line from a Woody Allen movie. So now you've got 2 bowls. One is flour and one is cornstarch. So you put those into the larger bowl together.
Okay.
We're gonna make the tempura batter now.
Okay.
Once you have your flour and your cornstarch,
Yes.
you have a little dish that has salt and baking soda, and those get combined too.
Wait,
And
what?
they should be in the same little bowl. There's another little bowl that has
Salt and baking powder. Yeah.
Exactly.
It was to my left. Is it to your left?
It's in my bowl now, but yeah,
Okay.
if there's a little bowl with white stuff that isn't salt, then that's your...
Okay.
And so let's just whisk the dry ingredients first. All right, so once the dry ingredients are whisked together, take your measuring cup that's over to the right.
Yep.
And those 2 little bottles of seltzer.
Yeah.
And we're gonna measure 2 cups.
Okay.
Which I wanna add gradually. So take your whisk in one hand,
Yeah.
your measuring cup in the other, and then gradually whisk in, you know, do about 4/5 of this, and we'll check the texture.
It's like, do you know what oobleck is?
What'd you say?
Oobleck?
Blue black?
Oobleck. It's like a thing you play with as a kid with like baking soda and water, and that's what it's reminding me of.
Cool. And it should be about the consistency of heavy cream.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna try and get a little more bumps out, but I think I'm almost there.
All right, so I'm gonna put my whisk into the garbage bowl just to get it out of the way. And do you feel like you're in a lump-free place? Because we're gonna start frying.
I'm almost at a lump-free place now. I'm like a perfectionist, so I'm just gonna say yes.
Okay, great. Take 1 big handful of mushrooms and put them right into the batter. And there should also be a fork and a spoon, and I'm gonna use my hands and the fork to really gently, because I don't wanna break these clusters up, but I wanna coat all of the mushrooms with batter.
Yep.
So we should be at around 350. So maybe while we're waiting, we can start prepping our acorn squash.
Great.
So now you need your cleaver.
Yep. Oh God.
You got your acorn squash.
Yes.
So put it on one side so that the stem end is like closest to your dominant hand.
Yes, got it.
And then just cut straight down, kind of close to the stem, and just shear off that front
How
part.
do you use a cleaver? Do you just like hit it?
You can hit it. You can use it like a slicing knife and just go straight down.
I make really fun faces when I'm like frustrated or like straining, and it's not pleasant to have a camera in front of me.
All you need to do right now is just create like a flat edge so that we can stand. Okay.
Great.
And then we're going to cut it into 2 lobes straight down.
Okay.
And if you're off to one side, it's fine because we only need a quarter of the squash.
Just a quarter.
Just a quarter.
So cut the halves into quarters as well.
Yeah. So once you have it in half,
got it.
Take your spoon and scoop the seeds into that little trash bowl that we made.
Yes.
And then we're gonna leave the skin on and cut this into thin slices.
Okay.
Going crosswise. So they're kind of like, they look like little clouds to me.
Okay. Do you find it easier to use a cleaver than like a chef's knife?
Not necessarily.
Yeah, I'm not finding it the easiest.
You could switch to your paring knife if you want.
It's okay. I'm just kind of scared of big silvery things.
Yeah, it's a scary tool, for sure. All right, so by now, do you have a quarter sliced? A quarter acorn sliced?
Yep, just about.
All right, so go back to the mushrooms.
Yep.
And then using your hand and the fork again.
Yes.
Lift them out and let that excess batter drip off. And then you want to just go right into the oil.
Okay. I'm using my hands because
Same. But we're not afraid of fry oil.
Well, it's not splattering the way I've been frying because I don't have a thermometer. So clearly
You might be going really high.
I think it was way too hot. I wonder if I should have added more maple soda.
If it feels thick, yeah, add more.
Because I feel like mine's
a little too thick.
A little thick tempura.
We got more, this is what we do.
It's like a heavy cream that's been thickened.
Got it. All right.
Well, it's starting to look a little crowded in there for me.
Yeah, same.
Okay.
And you should have a pair of chopsticks also in that little tool container.
Yeah.
Which is like the perfect thing for flipping stuff over.
Okay.
I love a good chopstick. While those are frying, we got to keep going with our acorn squash.
Okay.
So did you adjust your batter yet?
I did.
You did?
But I feel like I could
Awesome.
still address it a bit more.
I'm adding more too. So then you want your acorn squash to go in as well.
Okay.
And just same deal. Just get coated in batter. And as soon as the mushrooms come out, the squash is going to go in.
Okay. So now I definitely don't have a thick batter.
You don't have a thick batter? You have a very thin batter?
Yeah.
Okay. Like watery?
Yeah.
Really? How much more club soda did you add?
I don't know. I didn't use the measuring cup. I just used what was left in the bottle.
Cool. All right. That might be a little bit of a bit. Should we
Damn
add some flour?
Yeah. Do we have any?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Like a pinch of flour?
Yeah, start with like a tablespoon-ish. Here, I have a tablespoon.
Thank you.
I'm just gonna clean up my station.
Wow, my hands are getting dirty. I really like using them apparently.
Did you put your squash in the, oh no, you're adjusting your batter.
Yeah,
So
but my squash is still in there.
Okay,
so am I doing
mushrooms
something
are
crazy
frying.
right now?
It's not easy being a fry cook. It is like
It's
literally
really
the
not
worst.
easy being a fried cook.
So my bubbles on my mushrooms are kind of like settling down, which means a lot of the moisture has been cooked out of the mushrooms and there's less of that bubbling going on. And it's light golden brown. I feel like I want to start taking them out. So can you just tell me what yours look like?
Most of them look more white than golden brown, and a couple look golden brown. Is this because I had such thick batter before?
No, I think it's just a very light golden batter, which is what we're going for.
Great.
Okay, so you have a spider, a slotted, meshy looking guy?
Yes, I do.
So use that to scoop out your mushrooms.
Yeah.
And put them on that baking sheet that has the cooling rack.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Right in front. Reaching over. And then as soon as they're all out, we're going to give them a little sprinkle of salt.
So are you using your flaky salt or your fine salt?
I'm going to use the fine salt now, and we're finished with flaky salt right before we serve them.
And do you just do one side?
Yeah, I'm not even going to turn them over. I'm just going to give them a little salt. Do you have your acorn squash in your batter now?
There, it's almost in there. I was doing
great.
the mushrooms before the acorn.
All good.
So now, do I have it in my batter?
Yeah,
Yes, I'm putting it in the oil.
Oh, great.
Shit.
Okay, let's go.
Okay.
All right, squash going in.
Okay, squash is going in.
And then these are going to want to stick together, so definitely put them in one at a time. And kind of try to space them out because they just want their flat sides want to stick.
And they sink until they float, right?
Exactly.
Great. I should get one of these
The induction. I have a love-hate relationship with them, I'll be honest.
No, I was talking about the thermometer.
Oh yeah, you need
I feel like those are really important, and I just go off bubbles, and I feel like that's not consistent.
I mean, I think it's really nice to know what the temperature is.
Yeah.
So now, while those are frying, and those have a good amount of liquid as well, let's move on to the lemon. We're gonna fry the lemon, okay?
Oh!
Yeah. So cut off enough from one end of your lemon to expose the flesh. And we just need like 5 or 6 very thin but intact lemon slices.
So you're making them like little circles?
Yeah, exactly. So you want it pretty thin.
Okay. I'm having a really hard time getting a full...
If you can't get a full round, just go a little bit thicker.
Yep.
All right, take a look at your squash.
Yes.
Might be time for turnage happening.
They really are sticking.
And I also want to check
That's annoying.
I know, they want to be together. They came into this world together, and they want to just be fried together. Try to use your toothpicks to just, you might have to shake them. Like if you have a cluster that are stuck, just pick it up by one piece and give it a little shake, and they should slide apart. But also if you have a few that are stuck, it's not the end of the world because you'll have some other ones.
Are you eating?
I felt like I needed to try a mushroom.
I would like to do that too.
Yeah, delicious, by the way. So now, take your perfect lemon slices, your seedlet, pop out any seed or seed shrapnel, and put that into the batter too. Those are next.
Okay.
And then, very important, get rid of any lemon except for the whole one. And that one we're just going to cut a couple wedges. You could actually make a lemon cheek if you want to. Have you ever made a lemon cheek?
A lemon cheek?
Yeah. So just slice, put it on its side, and slice from one off center so that you get like the outside lemon moon. How to describe?
You're making like bartender slices.
No, but you can. If you slice off an outer lobe of the lemon, avoiding the core.
An outer what of the lemon?
The lobe.
What is the lobe?
Like just the part of the lemon that sits on the outside edge and isn't the core.
Okay, and you're doing it the long way.
Yeah,
long ways.
And then you get like this kind of half moon.
I'm getting like a full moon.
So make any type of lemon wedge that pleases you, and then get rid of the rest of the lemon. So just set your wedges aside. That's going to be for later.
Great.
The only thing on your cutting board should be lemons in the batter.
I'm a messy cook. I'm just getting garbage on the counter now. I've got some ones that I think need to leave.
Let's get them out.
Okay.
So as soon as those are all out, and they get a little salt. Okay, so before we get the lemons in, let's get our temperature back up. And we're going to move on to the next thing, which is we're going to make a fry cone out of newspaper. So you should have a little pint glass with a piece of newspaper on your station.
Yes.
And you should wipe off your cutting board so it's really dry. Otherwise, the newspaper is going to get wet and sludgy and stick. Okay, so put down the piece of newspaper with a long end like closest to your belly and the short ends to the left and the right.
Yep.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take this rectangle and turn it into a cone. So the first thing that I want you to do is, you're right-handed, right?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so take from the left short side, fold that over to make about a 2.5 inch wide fold, and just fold that over to make a crease. So then open it back up so it's flat again with a crease on the left-hand side.
Yes.
Okay, so now take the bottom right-hand corner and then pull that up and bring it up to the top long edge.
Yes.
And then crease down your crease. So we're gonna do that 3 more times. On the next one, when you fold it over, you're gonna line up the bottom right edge.
Yes.
Okay, so you want that actually now to fold that up and over so that it lines up with the crease that we made at the beginning. And then do it again, and this time you're gonna be over your fat strip that you made. Yep. And then go 1 more time. So by the time you get to the 4th fold over, you should have a very cone.
I do.
Oh, great. Okay, so then take the bottom point and just fold it up.
Oh no, okay.
And so just so that it's like, instead of being a pointy bottom cone, it's gonna be a flat bottom cone.
Okay.
Okay, so like a Belgian fry cone. All right, and if you have any like triangle overhanging the flap, just like
tuck it?
Yeah, just tuck it. See, do you do crafts?
Who knows if this is at all what you're talking about?
I'm gonna stand it up in the pint container, or the pint glass.
Yeah, mine's like really small in the pint glass.
Okay, cool. As long as it holds food, it's fine.
Great.
Great. Okay, so lemons have to go in the oil now.
Yeah.
And these are gonna spatter a little bit more than the other stuff because they have so much water. So just watch.
Okay. Thank
yourself.
you for telling me.
Do you even understand how people are gonna be like, I can't believe you put things into fry oil with your bare hands?
I know, that's how I feel generally.
It's not safe, and it's like, it's not safe.
It's not safe, but you know what? Some people might call me a risk taker. Most people wouldn't, but some people might.
I like how they curl up. Are yours curling at all?
curling, they look like they're shriveling.
My thinnest one is curling. So now what we can do while those are frying, Lizzie, pull your nice fried vegetables over in front of you. And
the squash is really good.
But,
I got some guys that are getting a little brown in here.
Oh, you do? Oh, yeah, same. I have a really brown, thin lemon. I'm taking them out.
Great. Are we eating them?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Salty, bitter. They still have their lemony flavor. I love them. All right, I'm salting. And you have your lemon wedges.
Yes, I have my lemon wedges nearby and the flaky salt and this version of the cone.
All right, we're in business.
Okay.
All right, now the fun part.
Oh.
Take your cone of silence. The goal at the end is that we will present fried flowers to each other.
Wow.
In a bouquet fashion.
That's interesting. Okay.
All right, so I'm just going to start by putting some of my smaller, less gorgeous pieces of squash in the bottom.
Okay.
And then I'm going to put some of my more beautiful mushrooms.
I really can't fit too much in mine, which is sad because I'd like to.
All right, so once you have as much as you're going to fit, you can do a little flaky salt on the top, guys.
I'm really excited to eat these, and I feel really bad that mine just won't fit in this thing.
Well, we can just eat them off the tray.
Great.
All right, and then do your little spritz of lemon. I have a baby bouquet of fried food.
I have a very baby bouquet of fried food.
It's morphed into my child. All right, so we're going to count to 3 again, then we're going to turn around.
Okay.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Ta-da!
Oh, I forgot the lemon.
Nice.
When you said lemon, I thought you meant squirt the lemon.
Oh, yeah, I did.
Oh, cool. Well, now I have lemon also.
Trey, beautiful. For you.
For you.
Thanks.
Thank you. Oh, wow, thank you.
What are you going to go for first?
Squash.
I love the lemon.
Okay.
I'm going. Cheers.
Cheers.
Welcome to our tempura restaurant.
Yours are saltier than mine.
They are.
And I think
Salt.
I get nervous with salt.
I love these mushrooms. And I feel like of all the things, the mushrooms stayed super crispy. Come on. Did you hear the crunch?
Well, I have to
That's
hear
your
yours
mushroom, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh. So, 1 to 10.
Yours is thinner than mine. And
Yours
I like
is crunchy
it.
AF.
I'm glad you said AF because it would be very inappropriate if you didn't.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how do you rate yourself?
I'm going to give myself an 8.
Okay.
Yeah.
If I was going to do an affirmation to you, I would say you nailed it. It's a 10. What was wrong? Nothing. Please come back anytime.
I would love to come back. This is far better than talking about a television show.